Hey there, Super Host. My name is Kayla, and today I will be your host. We will be discussing all there is that you will need to know on how to name your listing, because it's super important, trust me. Let's go.
Subscribe.
Listen. Come here. So many listings popping up absolutely everywhere. You're gonna need one banger of a title. And I've got you. Let's go. So here's the deal. When I was coming up with my listing title, I was a perfectionist. I overthought it. But if somebody told me the things that helped me out, it would have been awesome. You need to find attractive wording and a simple approach while being unique. Easy, right? No, not that simple. So let's do this together, shall we?
Alright, hear me out. As we start out and look at other listings as inspiration, I thought, hey, let's take some examples from Denver, Colorado. Because why not? As I am looking through all of the different listings, I am seeing so many different titles. I mean, everything from an artesian loft located in the center of Denver to a place that I can call the Curtis Park Alley Flat. Coming from the guest perspective, we have a lot of options to choose from. When it comes down to it, your listing needs to have two key parts. These include your brand name and representation. What does branding your listing look like? Well, using social media like Instagram or Facebook to put your name out there and listing out for the public to see. Here are a few examples of what I mean. These three beautiful listings show exactly what I mean by branding your name in the proper way. We have the Femme Den, which is my personal favorite, the Berkeley Carriage House, and the Golden Gardens. Which, if you compare it to the lovely one-bedroom, one-bath condo in Denver Tech Center, and the other title being the Safe, Clean, Private, two-bedroom, two-bath townhouse park-free Midtown, with the other being the best 420 weed-friendly Airbnb downtown Denver listing. While these listings are beautiful as well, their titles are kind of a mouthful, and we just want to get to the point. So when considering marketing your studio or space in the future, keeping those examples in mind is really important, which you should. You definitely should. When you do go into possibly opening up an Instagram for your space, having a long description in your title makes it hard when finding transparency between all your social media platforms. Keeping it short and sweet is how people will remember you and how they will find your space in the future. With that being said, FemDen, keep doing your thing.
With that being said, if you're thinking about your listing's title, I bet that you're also thinking about how much you should charge a night. And that's why I made this video right here, to be your friend and be the person that I wish that I had when I was trying to figure all this out on my own. Because besides all the money that comes along with Airbnb, there's all these little things that not too many people talk about, which that's why I'm here. Click on this video to learn more about how to price out your listing and the easiest and best way to do so. Oh, and subscribe.
Referring back to the beginning of this video, we talked about representation. It's the second part to what we need in order to make our listing title amazing. So what does the representation look like, and how do we apply it to our listing's title? While summing up how fabulously beautiful our listing is in a simple way. So while this listing represented a place that didn't brand the title very good, it did represent its listing extremely well. The best way to represent your listing is by using descriptive wording, and this space did amazing with that. Obviously, we have Midtown, private, townhouse, park-free, and safe, clean. The only thing that we need to do is include 1, maybe 2 descriptive words. And we can use a lot with this example. So what we're going to do here is take the listing and I'm going to customize it to what I mean by combining branding with representing your space without overdoing it. Sitting back and thinking about how I can brand this listing the best, I came up with maybe using the area code that Denver, Colorado is in. Seeing that one of its descriptive wording was that it was a townhouse, I figured why not combine the two and make some magic, baby. I found it catchy, simple, and can see it on any social media platform easy. Then I simply picked out my 2 favorite descriptive words and added it right into the title. Very simple and to the point. Not only does this catch my eye as the guest, it makes it even more prominent that it is a private and clean space. I don't know about you, but I definitely would be clicking on this.
Mwah. Chef's kiss.
And just like that, my friend, you're a listing title master. Or is it you're a title listing master?
We shall never know.
So when it comes down to it, the simpler, the better, right? I mean, when you think of the concept of the In-N-Out menu versus the Cheesecake Factory, most people have always leaned towards In-N-Out because it's a lot more simpler and they know what they want. And that's exactly how you should approach your listing. They know what they want because it comes out a lot more simpler. When you're wanting to put more emphasis on, let's say, the cleaning or maybe how well designed your studio is, put that more in the description because you can go on and on about how beautiful your space is once they click on it. So don't worry about that. Just put your main focus on sticking to the basics and standing out in a simplistic way. If you know a friend that would benefit from this video or like this video, please share. Also subscribe to my channel as it means the absolute world to me. Maybe you own hundreds of listings and you just like to relate to somebody who does the same thing as you, or maybe you're even just starting off considering the idea of running an Airbnb or short-term rental. I've got you. Also, if you click on my Airbnb hosting link below, you'll get compensated and so will I after your guest's first booking. I suggest you do it and it benefits both of us. So from host to host, I'll catch you on the next week's episode on Monday and we'll boogie. Hey, hey, hey. Sometimes I think about how my guests can access my YouTube channel because it's obviously public and they're probably like, wow, I stayed in her listing. What a goof.